Welcome to another week of the silliest thing I saw this week. I am Dave Pyper. We are presented by Viori, makers of the most comfortable clothing on the planet. Go to vioriclothing.com/Harris for 20% off your first order, or wait to hear more about Viori later in the show. One of my favorite touchdowns from week 4 was this jump pass from Derrick Henry to Josh Wiley. But my favorite part of the sequence is when Wiley hands Jeffrey Simmons the ball, and in celebration, Simmons spikes the ball so high that Daniel Brunskill has time to make a fair catch on the celebration. I mean, how sweet is that? On the topic of awesome celebrations, how about some Stephon Diggity for you? Early in the second quarter, Josh Allen finds Diggs for a touchdown, and Diggs finds a fan that has a few brews and decides to give us all a celebration that could only be envied by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Little Diggity 316 is looking pretty good to me. We often hear that the NFL is a copycat league, and who would put it past Sean Payton to copy off the great Bill Belichick by cutting off the sleeves of his pullover mid-game? Maybe he just couldn't take the heat. Or maybe this is just what the Broncos needed to push them to a win on Sunday's game against the Bears. Possibly, it was the confusion on the field that led to the Bears' demise. Late in the first quarter here, we got to hear some of the confusion on the field with this Bears audible. Apparently one of the players didn't hear the play, and Fields just kind of has to yell it at him. And our favorite announcing team from week 1 had a good time with it.
Put it out. Green 19.
Drive continues on first down. A pitch to Herbert.
I mean, I feel bad for Khalil Herbert, man.
Listen, this is a little thing here, though. I like this. You're going to hear Justin Fields say, hey, toss 18, Mike, toss 18, Mike. He's solving problems out on the field right now. Somebody didn't get the call or whatever. They just called the play at the line of scrimmage.
The really funny thing from this game was Eberflus going forward on fourth down here late in the fourth quarter on Denver's 18-yard line. The obvious move here is kick the field goal, but instead the Bears ran a very puzzling play, a shotgun handoff that is almost instantly stopped. Now, if you ask me, and no one's asking me, but if you ask me, this is a fireable offense. This guy's pissed off too. He can barely believe his eyes. Those shades aren't hiding the truth, brother. This is real life. All right, if you're going to have a Toy Story broadcast aimed at kids, definitely make one of the announcers be a guy with the first name of Booger. That's just too much fun, okay? But someone be sure to tell Booger that this is a broadcast aimed at kids. Someone didn't pass along the memo, and we got this gem.
I wonder if Aaron Rodgers is seeing these UFOs. Wouldn't be the first time.
He's still on the ayahuasca.
Yeah, that's the foot and mouth king himself making a joke about a hallucinogenic drug on a broadcast from Andy's room. Now, to be fair, I think that there aren't a ton of 7-year-olds that know what ayahuasca is, so I think Booger's in the clear. In a game where we got to see Mahomes crush the toes of this ball boy, Robert Saleh was trying about as hard as you can to let the refs know that he saw some intentional grounding. I can't help but appreciate his commitment. He looks like he's on the tarmac literally trying to land a jet. And later on in the game, Saleh was even more upset and got an unsportsmanlike penalty for going after a ref on this holding call. Now, I've seen a lot of coaches get angry before, but this is a guy I would not want to have mad at me. Maybe he could have taken some advice from this fan's shirt. Now, that doesn't look like a comfortable shirt, but if you're interested in a comfortable shirt or shorts or joggers, check out vioriclothing.com/Harris for the most comfortable clothing on the planet. Viori clothing is made with recycled materials, and it feels so good on your body, you will not be disappointed. So if you're interested in wearing some insanely comfortable clothes that are good for the planet, and you want to show your support for this show, go to vioriclothing.com/Harris for 20% off your first purchase, and that will let them know that you like to support this show and let me know what you got. Thank you so much, Viori, for making this show happen. And that's going to wrap this week up, except we need someone to tell Dan Orlovsky about his pants. Poor color choice, Dan. I thought those were your thighs, and so did everyone else, even if it was just for a second. See you guys next week.
Thanks so much for watching. Please, please, please smash that like button, write a comment, tell us who else you'd like to see us review film on, and of course, best of all, please subscribe to our channel and then click that little bell above the subscribe button and you'll be notified whenever we post a new video.